One of the most amazing features of the Acoustic 300 steel Variax guitar is its ability to morph from a small body steel string instrument to a much larger bodied instrument and give the player that feeling of room and size and depth that you can only get by playing a real acoustic guitar. The models in it are incredibly detailed and warm and open sounding, lets the user dial in exactly the sound and feel of the guitar that he or she wants, and save it at any of 10 user locations while adding reverb, ambience, compression, and microphone placement to the mix for their own personal sound. One of the most important features of this product is the model knob. It takes two extremes of the guitar size, from a really small-bodied, really balanced, warm-sounding instrument with a very bright top end, all the way through a jumbo acoustic experience and everywhere in between. By turning the model knob all the way to the smallest body setting, what you get is a guitar that responds extremely well to fingerstyle, blues, country, bluegrass, any finger-picking style. It'll give you lots of dynamic range and control over your sound with a tight focused bottom end and a very clear, bright top end. When you turn the knob to the 12 o'clock or middle setting, so to speak, what you have now is an averaging of the benefits and sounds of the largest body model and the small body model. You get a very focused and balanced sounding instrument with a very warm, dynamic bottom end, a very clear and even mid-range, and a very nice clean top that projects quite well. Turning the knob all the way to the largest body setting will give you the feeling, response, and dynamic control of a jumbo-sized instrument. What you get there is a very authoritative, warm and open bottom end that projects well, a clean and even mid-range, and very articulate high notes and top strings on the guitar that makes every note that you pick fly right out of the instrument. There are several unique controls on this instrument that basically we drew from the tools that we use to create the models and that are also common in a recording studio and very uncommon on the guitar itself. One is a really quality single slider compression control that can be applied live or in any of the saved models that the player can create. What that does, it allows you to really control the attack and the bloom and the way the instrument will round out, so to speak, when you're playing it, to give it exactly the touch that you want. The reverb control allows you to use one single simple slider to add a room ambience or reverb feel to the sound that you're creating to really fill out the tone and the feel of the guitar as you're playing it. Our unique mic placement control slider allows the user to virtually place a microphone in the air in front of the instrument just as you would in a recording or live environment with a standard acoustic guitar. It begins up by the neck and strings, and you can move it directly down the line of the guitar to the sound hole to position it anywhere you want. A great feature of the Acoustic 300 is the built-in chromatic tuner. This is a simple to use one-button tuner. It easily figures out what string you're on. It's very simple to tune using the sharp and flat arrows. It puts the guitar on mute so you can do it in a live situation without any bleed through to the house system or the monitors that you're using, and you're ready to go at any time. The Variax Acoustic 300 steel string model offers the user a huge array of tremendous acoustic sounds for live or studio recording. It's very feedback resistant, a fast, easy to play neck, and a nicely constructed instrument to boot. You owe it to yourself to go out and check out the guitar today and find out what it can do for you in your studio or stage performance experience.